I don't know if it's working. I'm not sure it's working on my end, guys, because my Wi-Fi is acting up. Let's see. Hey, Denise. Thank you for commenting, because my Wi-Fi is acting up, so I didn't know whether or not it was working. And I'm gonna apologize in advance because I think I am getting sick. So my voice is going to be very raspy, but it has been a while since I've been on. And I just figured I would jump in and do a quick live video, and then get started with a lot of the other videos that I need to do. And if I sound weird, it's because I have a hole in my mouth. So I have some new things to share. Hi, Jenny Van. Is it Jenny Vanderplatz? And you're from the Netherlands. Woo, that's a whole other world away from where I am. Hey, May, how are you, girlfriend? Those lights, Denise, those are called a curtain wall. Or it's like a lighted wall. So you just take some clear lights that are strung on the wall. Hi, sweetheart. And you just hang them on the wall. And then there's a curtain rod. Hopefully you can see it. It's a curtain rod. A curtain rod. A sheer curtain rod. And you just hang your curtains. Get clear ones off of Amazon. Don't get the white ones, because depending on what color you put, you'll still see the string of lights in there. And that's what I use behind me, to get lighting behind me, or just as decoration. So hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, just look up like lighted curtain walls, but it's literally just a string of Christmas lights, or like the snowflake lights. I think they're called snowflake lights. You literally just hang them across, and just, you could zigzag them, just hang them wherever you want, and just use some clear snowflakes, some clear thumbtacks, to, like, if you want a design to hang them up. Oh, thanks, May. Thank you, Denise. Hey, Meek Beauty. Yeah, I know. I said no one probably would be online at the time, but because it's been a while, I didn't want to have to wait, and now my voice is acting up. So the videos I do have for you guys, I'm not going to be able to do. I'm not moving. Oh, crap. That means my Wi-Fi is acting up. I need to do some voiceovers on a couple of the videos for you guys, so I don't want to do that sounding like this. It's okay. So what have you guys been up to? I do have a bit of news to share with you guys, so those are going to be the next couple of videos that you guys will see up from me. The kids did go back to school, so we are readjusting to our new schedule with that, and then obviously everything that we have going on with the shop. So you guys will see me back in action more regularly, I would say within the next week or so. I'm just actually trying to settle down and get a couple things situated that I needed to get taken care of. Hi, a view is a view. What have you guys been up to? It's been like a good couple weeks since, well, if you follow me on Instagram, then you know what I've been doing. Hi, Crystal Love. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you've pretty much been keeping up with me for the most part. Even though I don't really even post that frequently, I haven't really had the time to. But I can't wait to share a lot of this stuff with you guys. I am really excited to jump back into things. I know I've been getting asked for some makeup tutorials, and literally what you guys see is what my face looks like every day. But I am going to, oh yeah, the kids are back. Our children started, I want to say last week, they went back to school. And I have some back to school nights and everything else. You guys know with children, once they go back to school, it's a lot of back and forth. So we're just trying to get back into the swing of things. So hopefully that will be soon. Yep, figured. Hopefully my voice doesn't sound too raspy, but it's like really bother me. It feels like really scratchy. The girls were sick, so I think I may be catching whatever it is that they had. Or I could just be tired. And I know normally when I don't get proper rest, then I'll feel like I'm getting a cold, and I'm really not. It's just that I need rest. I'm trying to get this open with one hand. It is not working. I really closed this sucker before I left. This is not going to work with one hand trying to get this open. May, how is everything? I know you were in Florida. That was one of the L'Oreal metallic mattes. Meek Beauty, are you talking about the picture I posted yesterday? If so, oh wow, Crystal, oh, he's still a baby. I remember when mine were that small. That lippy is from the picture that I posted with all the L'Oreal, I think they were the metallic mattes. That one was in violet something, whichever one I stated with the pictures of the lip glosses I had in my hand. That's the one that was in the same selfie picture, I guess you could say. After it was violet something, violet lust, I think it is. And I know a couple ladies asked me to do swatches of those. I really honestly, and let me tell you, those colors are gorgeous, but the formula wears off really quickly. So just a heads up on that. I know a couple ladies on there. It's Diva Doll Flawless, Crystal Lopez. My Instagram is Diva Doll Flawless, but with 3 S's. Some little girl took my Instagram. So I couldn't have it as my traditional, like my actual name. So it's Diva Doll Flawless, but with 3 S's, not the 2. So yeah, it was one of those, yeah. I was annoyed, and she only put up 1 picture. So I'm kind of wondering, like, sometimes people will do that. They'll take your screen names, just so that you can't get them. And I tried to get it, but they wouldn't let me have it. So yeah, she took my name. She hasn't posted in years, and that account, I believe, is still, yep, it does happen a whole lot. It's frustrating. I don't know why people do that, like, on purpose. So that's why you'll see a lot of people with different screen names on stuff. Oh, May, I'm reading your message now before it disappears. So they decided to cancel it. Oh, wait, no damage in my hair. Oh my goodness. Wow. See, and the only thing that sucks with the kids having to get out of school is the fact that they're going to probably, yeah, people are strange. People are, the kids are probably going to have to make those days up. And let me tell y'all, I am really feeling for, if you guys know anyone in Florida, I'm talking to one of the girls now on here in May. Keep her in your prayers, guys, because she was in the path of Irma. She did state that there wasn't a, you guys could probably read her message, but she's fine. But I know a couple other people who were in the path of it, and luckily the people that I know, everyone is fine. They're just seeing like a lot of trees and stuff, like May just stated. And then of course you all know Harvey was a mess. So yeah, guys, just make sure we keep those who have been hit recently by these hurricanes in our thoughts and prayers, because it's one of those things, like, we oh, I can't even begin to imagine. Those winds that they were reporting for y'all were crazy. That, oh my, I can't imagine being in it. And then I know what I saw the little bit that you were able to post on Instagram. I'm just like, I couldn't even begin to imagine. I know in Jersey, I believe last summer we had a semi tornado, and they kept telling us that it wasn't really a tornado. But let me tell you, I was driving in it, and we've never had weather. I've never experienced, since I've been living in Jersey all my life, I've never experienced weather like that. My husband actually got stuck on another part of Jersey and couldn't even get home when we had it. So that night I was like out, and I couldn't I had to stay by myself with, well, we ended up going to my sister's, but even then it took me an hour for what is typically a 20-minute drive. It took me about an hour to get to her. So we all kind of stayed together that night. But the phone lines, trees, the lines at Wawa and everything. Thank you so much, DIYs with Emma. DIYs are, I love those. Thank you so much, Emma. Yeah, so just that little bit that we've experienced, y'all had it on a way a worse level than we did, and I can't even begin to imagine. But I am so glad that you are doing good, May, and hopefully things can slowly, well, not slowly, but quickly get back to normal for you guys. It's sad because I think a lot of people don't realize just the simple things, like me sitting here being able to speak to you guys. Others are prepping. It could be my signal that's acting up, Jenny. You know, stuff, regular normal day stuff that we all get to do. A lot of people that were hit with these hurricanes weren't able to do. And you guys know I was just in Texas a couple weeks ago, and when I heard Harvey was hitting, I'm just like, ugh. Like, I was really worried about C. Kane, but she was doing the same thing. She was giving us all updates. So I was very glad to see that she was okay. But my heart really goes out for the people that are dealing with this stuff, because we don't really have to deal with it. Yeah, all the way in Scotland. Whoa, that is like so far away. So yeah, make sure you guys please, and if you can donate to any of the charities, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I did not donate to the Red Cross, because I had saw a post that one of their representatives had or a conference or news press, it was something like that, but I was watching it and I didn't agree with the stuff that they were talking about, so I do not support the Red Cross. But if you, hey Tiana, exactly, Meek Beauty, I'm so with you. I cannot, oh my God, yeah, May, if there's anything I can do, you have all my stuff, please let me know. But I was speaking to my husband, and I'm like, you know, any place that we donate to, anything that we want to do, it will not be with the Red Cross. So we did not do anything. They do have diaper banks. Yeah, Red Cross is, I was not appreciative of the stuff that I saw. Being even on television to raise money. Oh, see, that is so awesome. I am so glad there are so many different people in different countries that are thinking about it. And it's not even really, it's not just Texas, and it's not just Florida. The people in the Caribbean, they got hit pretty bad. We have family in Puerto Rico. We were really worried about it hitting, but it didn't hit the way it was supposed to. But then they had been without power as well. I actually have to check to see if they got power back. So it just seemed like everywhere these hurricanes were going to, we weren't being directly hit, but we had to be worried about other people that we knew about it. So, you know, the best anyone can do, if you can donate, please try to. Just make sure it's a reputable place, someone that's going to take that money and give directly to the people and not pocket that. Oh my goodness, May said Key West was hit hard. Wow. And I know Atlanta was due to get hit with it too. It is, I agree, Jenny, it's very upsetting. And just being, you know, a human being, it's to see those images and stuff, you know, it should trigger something in you or all of us really, to try to help the best that we can. I know everyone doesn't have a means to give a lot, but even a little bit, $1 can go a long way. You just never know who it can help. But if you know anyone physically, or if there's any way that you can directly reach out to people, at least just letting them know you're thinking about them, you know, it's, I'm sure, comforting to have them know that everyone else is thinking about them. I did too. I was like glued to the TV because I couldn't like stop watching it. I couldn't like break away from it, because and I'm gonna be perfectly honest, it made me feel a little bit bad, because I'm like, here we're watching this stuff, but we're not physically in it. So just simple stuff. I mean, you have all these parents with babies, you know, they're infants, and I was like telling my husband, I'm like, you know, this is not something that they were expecting to happen. They are just living their regular everyday lives, and then here you go, they're hit with a freaking catastrophe, and now they have to uproot and pretty much just, a lot of people are going to have to start all over. And then even if you don't have to start all over, the schools, people's jobs, this really affects everyone's livelihood. It's just, it's sad. So, you know, it doesn't take a lot to say a quick prayer for someone, or to just reach out to them and let them know that you're thinking about them. I was going to do like videos and stuff, and to be perfectly honest, a lot of the videos and stuff that I didn't want to do, I didn't want to do them because I didn't feel like it was appropriate. Like, I'm not going to be on here doing hauls and stuff when, you know, I know there's people out there who's probably watching YouTube and they can't go out and just go to a simple store that they've probably been seeing forever. It's now gone and it's underwater. These hurricanes and stuff it's sad, you know, and I really I wish it was more that we could do, but I will say this much: I have donated, and I will continue to research more ways of donating and seeing what it is that we can do. I know in Jersey there's a couple places of people like taking truckloads of stuff and taking it down, driving down in Houston. This guy that I follow on Instagram, he had a trucking company, and he filled his truck, and I wish I'd have known he was doing it, because I would have done the same thing. Now, I don't have a truck, but would have wanted to donate towards his cause, because, you know, he stated the same thing. He's like, I'm not going to a charity, I'm going to the people to give them what they need in hand, you know. And it's sad, because from what I saw with the Red Cross, I wasn't appreciative of that at all. And the fact that you have millions of dollars being donated to them, and there's people, you know, they're stating that they're not getting what they need in regards to them. And then you have, you know, your shady people that pop up, and they state that they're setting up accounts to send this stuff. And they're really not. Like, how, you know, karma is something. And a lot of these people that's taking this money and not doing what they're supposed to be doing with it, I surely hate to see what is going to happen with them in regards to that, because you just never know. Mother Nature is not something that we can all predict, and we could all be in that predicament. And that's just the way that I look about it. But I've looked at it, and it's just really sad, and it's heart-wrenching. It's like you just want to do so much, and you're limited to what you can do. So I think as long as we just keep them in our thoughts and prayers, and encourage everyone who can donate or to reach out to do so, I think at this point, unfortunately, it sucks to say it, but that's about the most that we can do. And just to keep up with it, you know, and reach out to people. There's a lot of money on its way from the people off the Netherlands and from out the government. Yep, this is true. But the fact that we have different countries willing to donate. I know I was watching one of the cruise ships. I think they sent out 3 boats that are going to 3 different places. One, I think they were stating they were picking people up and dropping them off in Puerto Rico, because there are people who are stuck that went like on vacation and can't get home and haven't been able to get home for weeks. And they were sending their boats out because they canceled their cruises. So they were sending their boats and stuff out with food and water and things that people would need, but not only just providing for them, but also taking them somewhere so that they can possibly get onto a flight so that they can get home. Because that's another thing. If a lot of the people, like some people were saying they couldn't even evacuate the different places because it was so many people trying to evacuate at one time. People were running out of gas and stuff. And I know in Texas, they were saying that's what the one thing that they were fearful of, because it was like repeating history from another event that they had. So, you know, a lot of people say, oh, they should have just evacuated, but you got to think everyone's trying to do the same thing at the same time. That is a lot of activity going on. And then even with the gas prices and everything, it's crazy. It's so sad. And I honestly couldn't even imagine the stuff that they have to deal with. And it's not like it happens one day and then it disappears. You know, it happens and then they have to wake up and deal with this, and it's going to take some of them months, up to a year, a couple years to rebuild. And you know, it's not like an overnight thing. So I really do think it's important for all of us to keep that in mind. There's so much other negative stuff to focus on in the world. I think we can all focus on some positivity. But what time is it? Yeah, I have to get ready to go because I do need to go pick up the kids. But I did want to jump in and thank you so much, Jenny. I wanted to jump in and say hello to you guys because it has been so long since I've been on here. But Meek, well, no, if I can, you know, come back and get back on here, then I will. Oh my goodness, it's nighttime. It is 2 in Jersey. We're Eastern Standard Time, so it's actually 2 in the afternoon. But yeah, I am really excited to share things with you guys. I am so excited about that. I do need to figure out this whole thank you. I actually visited my nail tech. I did not do deja vu. Thank you, girl. I did not do these myself. I went to my nail tech to have her do them because I had some places I needed to be and I just did not have the time to be messing with my nails. I'm in the middle of some other stuff, so I really hadn't had the time to do it. But she used Smooches nails, peach acrylic, light peach acrylic. And they were a almond shape, but now they are a coffin shape. But I most likely will be getting ready to get these soaked off because you guys know I have to get back to my press on nail tutorials. I have some products coming in that I need to review. I have a couple videos I need to edit and get done if I can get this throat together, so that I won't be sounding crazy doing my voiceovers for you guys. But I have missed you all terribly. But you guys know when I disappear, most of the time I'm up to something. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. A little too busy sometimes. But, you know, honestly, I would rather be that way than to not be doing anything at all. But I do think about you guys, and I know a lot of people are requesting makeup tutorials. The shop is great, May. Thank you so much for asking. The shop takes up pretty much all of our time. You know, this YouTube it comes after that, but YouTube keeps me just as busy. But the shop is awesome. Very good to say that, but it's definitely one of those things that's keeping me busy. But now that all the kids are in school, hubby will definitely have a lot of things for me to do to help him. But as so long as we work together and get that teamwork in, then we'll be good. I am thinking about doing a video with him. I had already asked him if he felt comfortable enough with filming it, but I know I get a lot of people asking how is it that we manage everything together. So I felt like the best way to speak on that would be to actually have him here with me instead of me speaking for both of us. You know, you guys can get your take on, or his take on, how it feels with us having to, you know, manage our family and then our shop and then me with YouTube. because a lot of it takes a lot of time. So it's literally, if he needs something done for the shop, we're ripping and running, we're getting that done. But at the same time, I need to get Diva Doll Flawless situated, because you know, this is something that is for me. So those of you who have been sticking with me over the years, I truly do appreciate you guys. I am just feel like I've been in a different mindset of what am I going to do with this platform. I know so many people have been asking me. Thank you so much, Deja Vu. I really appreciate that. I really do. Oh, bye, Jenny. Have a great day. Love you more. I really appreciate the people that I have. And I don't know. I've just been in a different mental space altogether as far as this goes, because I'm trying to figure out something not different I can do with my platform, but just, I guess, more meaningful, is so to speak. So no, I actually don't take clients, Crystal, but the reason being is because we already have a business. I used to do makeup where I took clients, I will go out to weddings, and I was like freelance, and I was going out and was taking clients. But as we added on to our family, it got very hard with having two parents taking on clients. And it's a little different when your life is based off of clients, as opposed to, you know, a set job where you could say, I know that when I go in, I'm gonna clock in at this point in time and I can leave. Taking clients it's always random. So for instance, like on the weekends, especially if I had weddings, my husband's like 4 o'clock in the morning, he's getting up to leave, and depending on what time a wedding is, I would have to get up at that time. So it's kind of like we're not too happy with having our kids with other people. So it's just like working together. Someone has to take care of the business side, someone has to take care of the children's side, but yet we still do it together, but then separately, and then we meet in the middle. it's a lot, but it's our life, and it's how we made it. So I know, Meek, we definitely do. And Crystal, I'm with you. It's best to just, if you can take care of your children your own, you can, because at least you know they're going to get the best care with you. But Meek, we are going to have to do our meet and greet, because my last one tanked. But I understand, you know, everyone has to work. So hello, Hen Beauty, Belgium. Lord, y'all coming in from everywhere. But I understood it. But as you can see, I took my little self right to Texas. So I could start, you know, meeting the people that I've been in contact with for so long over the years. But yeah, we're going to have to just do our own little meet and greet. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel so, I don't know. I've pulled away from the beauty side as far as like the makeup and stuff. One, because truth be told, this is what my face looks like, and y'all can see I am getting so many moles and freckles, but my little pimples decided to pop up, and it could be stress, and it could also be lack of sleep again. But I haven't really been wearing makeup like that. But to be perfectly honest, I don't know what's going on in the beauty community, but there's just so much drama, and that's just not me. I don't have time for that. And I know just with on my own videos, a lot of the comments and stuff, I just wasn't with it anymore. And it's just like, we're talking about lipstick and lip gloss. I mean, who needs to be arguing over that stuff? So to be honest, you know, that's why I pulled away from the beauty side of YouTube, because I just don't understand what this new phase is that's going on. And I ain't about popping off over a eyeshadow. It's not that serious to me. If I'm gonna pop off, it's gonna be over something more serious, like run me my money or something like that. But definitely not I don't know. I don't know what is going on. Maybe it's just getting too crowded. I don't know. Yes, May, I did see Rihanna's line, and I do want to try it because I think for the price point, it is good. I know some people felt like it was too expensive. I think that for her price point and for what I've seen, it is. But the only thing that I keep seeing about Rihanna's line is that it oxidizes. So I already have issues with finding foundations, but I do want to try. Hello, Jaquil. If I'm saying it wrong, please let me know. I am definitely going to have to swing by Sephora to pick up some of her line. Oh my goodness, my throat is killing me. So that I can go to Sephora, try it out, and let you guys know what I think, because that is something I'm very interested in. I'm always oxidizing means that it gets darker. So like once you put the foundation on and it starts to mix in with your natural oils and stuff, the shade that you see is not that shade after about probably like after it finally dries down. So that was the only con that I saw a lot of people complaining about, is the fact that it was oxidizing or getting darker. So they will buy one shade thinking that was the shade they were supposed to be, and then it ends up being, you know, they have to go like down a shade or so. So I think, Emma, you might actually be able to go order it online. Yeah. So if you don't have a Sephora in your area, hopefully you can go on their website and have them ship it to you. Let me see. Rihanna does have her own Rihanna has her own brand, and it's called Fenty, Fenty. Yeah, Emma, it's Sephora sells her line Fenty, but May, doesn't she have her website too? I'm almost positive she has a website. Yep, see, there you go. Deja, she just said the same thing. She has a website. So and I know a lot of people were saying that was another good thing, is that they were able to, if they couldn't get it in store, they were able to buy it. So she has a website. All you have to do is just Google Fenty, Fenty. I haven't been on her website, but someone just commented, Deja just commented and said it, that she stated that she ordered hers. So find out, because a lot of people are stating that they got it. I know one girl that I watched, she lives, I believe, in Canada. And she stated that she got hers pretty fast. She just didn't wait because she wanted to see what it was like. So that's the only thing, is so many shades of that foundation that, you know, you would have to find out, which is not a bad thing to have, because most foundations, Fenty Beauty, there you go. See, y'all the bomb. Most foundations I have to mix, and I know I get a lot of people that think that light-skinned women don't have that issue, but we do. I have a lot of red and yellows and my undertones of my complexion, so sometimes I have to mix, and it becomes a lot. And African American women, a lot of us do have hyperpigmentation. It may not be as dark as others, but we do still get it. So all of us have to mix foundations, and trust me, I find it very hard a lot of times, because people either want to make me super red or super yellow. It's never like a good match. The only line, like my Christian Dior Skin Nude, I love that like I only had to buy one. Sometimes, depending on what the line is, I could either go one way or another. So most of the times with foundation, I'm just like, you know what, whatever, I'll just buy the lighter one, I'll put bronzer on, and that'll bring me up to normalize my face. But trust me, we go through the struggle of trying to find foundation that actually matches us the way that it's supposed to. So I can thoroughly appreciate Rihanna for that effort of bringing all of these different shades to us, so that it can be something. But I done been on like 10 different conversations, you guys. But yeah, so the beauty side of it, I know I've been getting asked a lot of questions about it, but I've just been so turned off because I just don't understand what's going on. You know, I got tried a couple times with the nail stuff, but nails I don't find is as the highlights. What was the one? It was a gold. It's a gold one that everyone is going nuts over. Now, I don't really need my highlight to be popping that much, but I do think it is really nice. I would have to tone it down. But I do, trophy wife. There you go. That thing, I've seen it. It is so pretty. So even though I don't wear my highlight like that, I think I might still be getting. I might still have that in my collection because that one is so gorgeous, and I'm just like really excited to see. I just feel like of all these collections that have been coming out, I feel like hers is the most thought out and has more meaning behind it. Jeffree Star. I don't get down with Jeffree Star. He's not a cup of tea of me. I don't. But with Rihanna, I am really excited that it just seems like it's a thought process. She didn't just go in the factory and say, give me whatever y'all have pre-made, package it up, and put it on a website. So that's what I feel like she took the time to, and I mean, you never know, she could have. Yeah, Jeffree a little special. I don't even entertain him at all. Like, he just, Oh, May. Girl, he's just not even worth mentioning. So yeah, I really am excited about Rihanna's line, and you guys know if I do grab anything, I will be sharing it with you all, and I am going to try to get back into. Girl, yes, he is absolutely not even worth. He is not even worth the 2 seconds of breath that I can't get back to mention. You are so right. And it's too much. Like, I didn't know like we need to be gangbanging over makeup. It's now, Meek, we're about to have a meet and greet and really talk. I don't do Kylie either. They're not, no. Riri's line, yes. A lot of people are really excited about it. Makeup, fall makeup, yes, I will be doing that. You know I love me a pop of color on the lips. So what I am going to be doing is, but wait a minute. Now, I saw somebody do a review and she was stating that she was surprised that Rihanna's stuff looked a lot alike the Kardashians, okay? No, because I just feel like, you know, it might look the same, but it's not the same. It's just, you know, not the same. I don't know what people they'll take one thing and say, oh, they did the same thing. I'm surprised they did it. And it's not the same. It's to me, it's not the same. I ain't even touched it yet. I ain't touching neither one of the brands. And I'm looking at it like they don't put me in the same mindset of each other. But, you know, whatever, to each his own. But I just don't want Rihanna's, you know, hard work to be taken away from her. Because let me tell you something. I am excited about her line and have been wanting to get it based off of the fact that she put thought process. She is doing this for everybody. You understand what I'm saying? She's not just putting it out there so that she could just take our money and that's it. Now, granted, you know, Rihanna wants to be paid for it, but at the same time, it's just like I am just at a place in my life where I work too hard for my money, and I'm not just going to be buying stuff and just to be having stuff. I'm not going to give you my money when you trying to give me some stuff that you know good and darn well I'm not going to do it. I'm not collecting this stuff anymore. The only thing I'm interested in is collecting my money in my account. But I'm not going to be just giving this, and it just seems like everybody's coming out with stuff, and it's just like, okay, well, so what was the purpose of doing this? Agreed. I do think she took the time in it. And when you think about why she chose all of the different products she chose, it's just like, come on now, we're consumers. We should appreciate the people that think about us and our money. And if you're going to spend it, at least spend it on stuff that's worth buying, not some, you know, dollar store makeup that really ain't going to do much for you at all. And just because they put women of color on it does not necessarily mean it's always for us. That just means it's a market that they are targeting. They're going to target those coins. So, I don't know. I've gotten asked about the Kylie Cosmetics. Hello, Jay Willis. And I'm not a fan. I won't be purchasing. I won't be doing none of that. Even if I got it for free, I wouldn't review it. I'm just more about, you know, y'all guys know if I tell you about something, it's because I genuinely, whether I got sent it or not, it's something I would genuinely pay my money for and review it and show it to you guys. Because I feel like there's so much stuff that gets shown on YouTube. I mean, like, everything's about spending money. So at this point, it's just like, I want to be mindful of what I share, because I'm not getting into all of that stuff. That I don't know. I have had to unfollow so many people because everybody's arguing over stuff that I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe because I got kids. I ain't got time for that childish mess. Like, I don't know. I have to deal with enough in my comment section, let alone another YouTuber popping off because, you know, y'all accidentally wore the same lipstick on the right side of your face the same time. Like, it's too much. I'm not doing all that. So I kind of just lost the love for it. Honestly, I lost the passion for it. But I do understand it, and I do get it that a lot of you want to see the makeup tutorials and the beauty tutorials. Now, I don't even wear full coverage like makeup like that. Y'all know me. I just like natural. I like still looking like myself when I put the makeup on. But if I go anywhere, like a party or something, you know, I need to try to start putting more of those tutorials out. But I feel like as a YouTuber, it is important to put out videos that you know for sure you felt good about filming. Because if not, y'all gonna call me out on it. So therefore, instead of set myself up for the comments like, you act like you're not even interested in it, you know, and my face tells a lot. So it's just like, I don't want to do anything I'm not interested in, because I love my channel and I do this for y'all, but I do it for myself too. I do it because I genuinely just appreciate you guys, and we all have this hey hi Paulette. We all just have like this common ground of, you know, in our free time, do makeup, do nails, you know, those things that it's not a necessity. It's not a necessity to wear makeup. You don't have to get your nails done. You don't have to do anything. So that's kind of like where I've been at. I'm kind of like my own person when it comes to a lot of things. So it's hard for me to just jump on, everybody's doing this, so let me hurry up and do these videos about that, because a lot of the stuff is about views and stuff too, which I don't really appreciate, because even though I am a blogger, vlogger, YouTuber, I'm everything but a guru, because I don't understand that guru mess. But you know, I do this, but I watch the videos as well, so that's why I can understand. Hi Candace. Oh, thank you. I can understand why, you know, people who view these videos get frustrated on a lot of stuff, because I don't like to be bamboozled. Like, I can't stand that. It drives me nuts. And it's like, I'm excited that a lot of people are, you know, getting these opportunities, and it's like, I'm excited for the people that get the opportunities. I do feel like a lot of people do earn the right. Like, when I get sent stuff, I can't buy. Oh, wait a minute, let me catch y'all up on something. Okay, so you guys remember I did the videos about Fashion Nova. All right, so I I'm telling y'all, so much stuff I need to update you guys on, and I gotta get ready to go in like 5 minutes. So I'm gonna talk real fast and keep y'all up on this. Okay. I did the videos on Fashion Nova. I've always purchased from them. I've never gotten sent anything from them, and you guys know me. You know the drill. If I buy something, if I get it for free, I'll tell you. I tried the jeans on. I wore them, had them for a year, loved them. Next thing I know, y'all saw my car vlog rant. One of them, it was about jeans. So I was sitting in a car and I was telling y'all, thank you so much. I'll thank my husband for it. He cut my hair. Thank you so much, Paulette. You guys know I was sitting in a car and I was telling y'all about the issues I had with Fashion Nova with the jeans. Well, fast forward, I was in Texas, or prior to us leaving for Texas, Fashion Nova actually reached out to me, and they were like, you know, they saw my video, which was at this point about 2 years old. They saw the video, and, you know, they just wanted to know if I was willing to have a conference call with them, you know, about the video. I guess they were trying to do some changes and such. So at first, I honestly wasn't interested at all, because to me, I just felt like as a customer, I've already had three bad experiences with y'all. There's nothing you could really say to me. But because when we post these videos, we now have to act as customer service for the company, good, bad, indifferent, doesn't really matter. But you know, I'm like, you know what, at least if I can speak with them, then I can get some answers to a lot of the questions that I get on that Fashion Nova haul video as to why people aren't getting their orders, or why they're getting half sets that are supposed to be sold as a whole set. And, you know, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. And I did put in that title, don't order from them anymore. And the reason being is because when I posted the video, I purchased from them at the time, that whole year, that one order was fine. But then I had to update it because of the simple fact that I no longer support that company. I've only purchased from them. And for 3 times, I want to say, they had my order tore up. Well, they reached out to me. They stated that they wanted to have a conversation with me. I told the person that I was emailing, I was on a family vacation in Texas, that I would take the time to go back to my hotel. I gave her a set time, told her I would be there. My husband and I left where we were with the children in Texas on our family vacation, went and sat back at the hotel for 2 hours. They never called. They never emailed. They never said anything like, you know, yo dog, you know, we forgot about you, but we're going to do whatever. Well, the next day, as I was prepping myself to leave, I was going to actually go to my nail visit with C. Kane. Out of nowhere, they just called my phone. So I ignored the phone call, and I'm not going to be bothered with it. I was only really willing to deal with them because I wanted to get answers to a lot of the stuff, you know, they're saying they're trying to change things. But I felt like it was very rude and inconsiderate of them, considering they reached out to me. I made it very clear that I was on a family vacation, and the least they could have done was called me in a time frame that they stated they were going to call. But then you wait a whole day, and then you randomly call me, and then left a voicemail like, hey, I was just returning your message from the other day when we would talk. And it's just like, no, this is your problem now. You can't even right or wrong the right way. So I just wanted to give y'all that update and let y'all know Fashion Nova did reach out to me. I'm seeing those videos too that people are saying Fashion Nova is calling them, but my phone call didn't go so well because I ignored them the second time that, you know, they called me, because they didn't call me or do what they were supposed to do the first time. I sat in that hotel room for 2 hours, taken away from my family vacation, and I didn't get so much as an update, you know, and I wasn't going to sit there and keep calling them. They contacted me. So yeah, I still don't support Fashion Nova. I've never gotten a check from them. And that's another thing, you know, that's why I'm trying to tell you guys. That's why I'm trying to be very clear and state and let y'all know, like, I love YouTube. But, you know, our family business is the most important thing, because this YouTube stuff is going to fade out. This YouTube stuff isn't going to be around for a while. And, you know, I understand a lot of people get caught up in the glitz and glam behind it, but YouTube is hard. You know, you got to answer comments on all your different social medias. You got to try to keep up with comments if you get sick or whatever. You know, people don't really care about how you feeling. They just want them videos. So, you know, it's very hard. And then I do get a lot of companies that contact me, but I don't do a lot of the videos because I feel like, all right, if I'm going to show them the video, is it something I'm interested in? If it's not something if I'm not interested in it, I'm not doing it. I don't find anything wrong with sponsored videos, to be perfectly honest, because YouTube, like I said, is work. And I do think that not everyone is doing it just for a check. A lot of people are very genuine in what they do. So I do feel like YouTubers should be compensated. That's why I don't see anything wrong with sponsored videos, so long as you're doing it and you're keeping an equal balance. Because at the end of the day, we get these opportunities because of the people that watch us and, you know, view our videos and interact with us. So I feel like, just why not keep it 100, you know? But I am going to get ready to go because I'm gonna be late. I gotta go pick up my children from school. But I love you all. I will see you guys in the next one. I know this was a random video, but I really wanted to just get this up. But I love you guys so much, and I cannot wait to share everything with you all. Smooches. Bye.